Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong With Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano.
We are doing this on a Wednesday night, just after a live NXT.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It felt pretty similar to a taped episode of NXT.
Yes.
You know, it was good.
I think the USA portion was a lot better than the portion that was on the app.
Yeah, and I think that's, on purpose. They had the title match on the USA Network, and
yeah,
I feel like the first 2 weeks is like a trial run. Like obviously this stuff counts, but it's because 1 hour's here, 1 hour's there.
Yeah,
it's sort of like a trial run, and then I expect them to have a really big episode. October, whatever it is,
second
when AEW shows up,
right?
But yeah, it was still a good episode. I mean, match-wise, it was better than most just because you had a title match, change hands and everything, multiple number one contenders matches. My only criticism was there was zero backstage storylines or, a lot of times there'll be backstage videos where you could progress storylines, or even in the ring you could progress storylines, but it was literally just match. It was like a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So.
Right. No storylines.
None at all.
That was weird.
Yeah. Maybe that's what they meant by no more bullshit or, no BS.
But you have to have story.
No, I know.
That's what makes it. It's story.
Right.
Storytelling, as you like to say. Like, that's what makes this damn show.
I guess they just wanted it to be action-packed, nonstop action.
Total nonstop action, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, but the show starts with a video of Triple H up close, like and you think it's a taped video. Him starting the show. He's hyping NXT, and then he says, "Let us show you," and then he walks out to the live arena.
Yeah,
and they go crazy,
like too close.
Right.
Like there's HD now. Triple H.
Right.
Careful, bro.
But after that, he leaves. He just comes out. Everyone cheers for him, and then we never see him again.
Yeah.
After that, it's all matches. We start off with Io Shirai versus Bianca Belair versus Candice LeRae versus Mia Yim, number one contender match for the NXT Women's Championship. And they went all out for this first NXT match on USA. There was lots of great spots. Candice hit a reverse Hurricane Rana and then the Lion Salt on Mia Yim to get the win, which I think last week we talked about. Candice is the logical choice here to win. And then after the match, Candice celebrates on the stage, but then Shayna Baszler and friends come out, and they have a stare down.
And then the announcer's like, "Oh, Candice is in trouble." No, she's fine.
She's totally fine.
She's just angry.
Yeah. So that'll happen in 2 weeks. Again, on the first head-to-head show against AEW.
Yep.
Where Candice will, I guess, win, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe. But maybe, seriously, maybe. First show against AEW. She's an Indies darling before NXT. Johnny Gargano's wife. I don't know.
It's possible. Sure, it's possible, yeah. And then two things if she wins. Either Shayna's winning it back the next chance she gets, or Io's winning it from her shortly after.
Kairi Sane beat Shayna Baszler.
She did.
So let's not act like no one beats her.
But that's it. Just her.
True.
Just her. Next up, we have Sean Maluda, who I think is one of the Usos' cousins or something.
A cousin for
Looks
sure. He's
just
an Us.
like an Us. Versus Cameron Grimes. And Grimes wins in 5 seconds with his running knee finisher. Ronaldo said, "This match lasted as long as a TikTok video." 0 for 1.
0 for 1. No.
Keeping score.
He had a lot of them, and they were really bad. Yeah. I don't think one hit.
One did.
One did?
At least for me.
All right.
Next up, we have Roderick Strong versus Velveteen Dream for the North American Championship. And this is the one. Ronaldo called Dream a walking Instagram filter. That was good.
Yeah, sure.
So, 1 for 2. Strong hit 200 backbreakers, I think.
Well, he's the...
Messiah.
of the backbreaker.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
You know, he does all this backbreaker stuff, and it's like, you know, a lot of times he doesn't even win. It's like you worked on these backs for so long and you don't even win.
Yeah.
But Strong gets Dream in the strongholds, but Dream eventually makes it to the ropes. Everyone got excited, you know, thinking that Dream would tap or something.
Right.
Of course, that's not happening. Then the Undisputed Era come out, and Strong pushes Dream into the ref, knocking him out. And then Cole, O'Reilly, and Fish get involved. Strong hits his finisher. The ref wakes up, but Dream barely kicks out. Dream then knocks Strong down, climbs to the top rope. O'Reilly distracts the ref. Cole gets on the apron and super kicks Dream.
Nice.
And then Strong hits another End of Heartache to win the North American title to give the Undisputed Era all the gold.
I'm glad they did it like this. That was a really nice super kick from Cole on the apron.
Yeah,
They helped him win, and they have all the titles.
they do.
And that's what they wanted to do. The prophecy came true. And now we'll see who goes on to beat these guys.
Yeah.
I hope they hold it for a little while. Usually when one faction has all the gold, it's usually just a couple of months. They start dropping titles.
But again, like, you know, we were saying, we think War Games, it's probably going to be Undisputed Era again, which means they won't have to defend their titles. So, at least until...
And then we don't even know when the next takeover is.
When the next takeover is.
Matt Riddle's
You know when
gotta
it is?
beat
It's
Bob.
whenever the next AEW pay-per-view is.
For sure.
Why you got to do that? That's fucked up. That's fucked up for us when you think about it. So then we go to the WWE Network for hour 2 because the first 2 weeks, that's how they're doing it. The Undisputed Era are still out there celebrating. And then we go to the next match. Pete Dunne versus Arturo Rujas. Who's
The karate master.
Yeah.
Should be his name.
Yeah. Sensei Rujas. I don't know.
Master
something like that.
Sensei. How about just
Sensei.
Master Sensei?
Well, that's kind of like saying the same thing twice.
Sure.
But pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But Ronaldo said, Dunn bends those digits like Beckham. 1 for 3.
1 for 3.
1 for 3.
Sure.
Lots of kicks by Huas, but Dunn makes him tap with the finger submission, which that's how Dunn just wins now.
That's it. I'm going to hurt your fingers.
He had a really cool finisher. The bitter end is pretty cool.
Yep.
Do that.
Yeah.
You know? It's better than that, than the finger thing.
Right.
Like, he already broke his fingers. Now he's going to tap?
I know. This is how he does it. I've said this before.
You've already broken my fingers. I lost
That's
feeling.
a lot of pain.
I already lost feeling in those fingers.
Well,
so
you're a tough guy.
no need to tap now.
These guys aren't.
Next up, we have Xia Li versus Aaliyah with Vanessa Bourne ringside. Again, this has to be some sort of trial run. This is on the first week.
This is on television on the live show.
Yeah,
So many people that didn't make the show. It doesn't make any sense.
I know.
But
maybe
Aaliyah did.
Yeah, it's got to be the first week against AEW.
Yeah.
It's got to be it where something big happens. Johnny's got to be there. Have an Iron Man match with someone.
Someone
Yeah.
who's been working out and putting videos on Twitter.
Yeah. So Lee tried to do something off the top rope, but she botched it. But she wins in just a few minutes with a tornado kick.
It's a tornado kick.
Everyone from Asia, all their finishers is a kick.
Yes, and check out Xia Li's Instagram.
Oh my! Oh yeah. So we were talking about
She's
this.
a little whore.
She looks like a grandma on NXT, like a buff grandma, and then on Instagram, she's so hot. So many slutty pictures.
Just
where
very
it's
naked pictures.
Like, look at my ass. Here it is.
Yeah.
There's my ass.
I'm offering it up for you.
It
I will
is yours.
accept.
It is yours if you want it.
I will give it.
I want it. Okay. It's yours.
Yes.
Yes. Next up, we have someone called Denzel Dejanay. He comes out for a match, and he's basically No Way Jose.
Yeah.
I mean, my God. As soon as we saw it, we're just like, what the fuck?
What is happening?
Who's this schmuck? Thankfully, the match never happens because the UK stable, the Imperium, come out, beat the shit out of
Did
them.
you know that was their name?
No.
The Imperium.
I have not paid attention to NXT UK.
No.
And,
Yeah.
I guess now I won't have to because they're going to just show up on NXT. So that's good.
Got a couple hours to fill.
Yeah. So they come out, they beat the shit out of Dejanay. I'm sure we'll never see him again.
Never.
Then
Ever.
No. Then the music hits, and out comes Walter with the United Kingdom Championship.
Big pop.
Really big pop. And he starts to cut a promo, but then some music, some sound starts popping, and there's like a countdown on the Titantron, and like it was like, who is this? It could be a new debut, a return, or something, and it's Kushida.
And then he comes to the ring, and Walter sends one guy at a time at him.
Yeah.
And they all, whoa, whoa.
Eichner, Bartel, and Wolf. He fights all of them off one at a time. Then he fights Walter for a few seconds, but Walter rips off Kushida's Marty McFly jacket, and then Kushida runs away. Great. You're so cool, man. You got in the ring, he ripped off your jacket, and then you ran away.
Yep. Hey, all you accomplished was no jacket.
Yeah.
One less jacket.
Right.
So
this is going to be a match?
I guess.
Kushida.
He'll squash him next week, I guess.
It won't be a squash, but he'll beat him. You know, because they're really pushing this Kushida. I don't get it. Next up, we have Oney Lorcan versus Lio Rush, number 1 contenders match for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah, Lio Rush is back.
Mm-hmm.
And just in case you don't watch 205 Live, they said it. They said he is back.
Yeah.
Like he's been out.
Yeah.
And he gets a number 1 contenders match.
Right. He's never won anything.
And then he wins a number 1 contenders match.
He does. And I guess he's a face now?
I guess. They're both kind of transfacial in that.
Well, Lorcan's always been a face. He was with, Danny Burch, that tag team.
Yeah.
But Lio Rush didn't do anything heelish. So I guess he's a face now. I don't know. But Lorcan starts the match with an uppercut in the corner and a neck breaker. Again, like I always say, Lorcan's really good. He just looks stupid.
Right.
That's his problem. Rush hit a springboard stunner off the third rope. They did a running Spanish fly in the middle of the ring. It was nice. And then Rush got the win with a frog splash.
Yeah, nice one. He's a little guy. Jumped real high.
So he's going to fight Gulak at some point.
Gabagulak versus Lio Rush.
And lose.
Jesus.
Probably. Yeah. And then for the main event, we have Matt Riddle versus Killian Dane in a street fight. This quickly got outside the ring. They got a kendo stick, used that a bit. And then outside the arena, Walter was sitting down with some people. And they like hit his table, so I guess he gets mad and he decides to get involved. Walter puts Riddle in a sleeper hold, and then the Street Profits show up, and then the rest of Imperium shows up, and then the Forgotten Sons. Who else? Pete,
random other guys.
Pete Dunne, and then a bunch of randoms. And the brawl goes all the way back to the ring. And it ends with pretty much everyone laid out. Like Killian Dane jumps on everyone, and then
first the refs or the security tries to separate Riddle and Dane when they're in the middle of a street fight.
Yeah,
none of this should matter when you're in the middle of a match.
Right.
So why are we separating them?
And they were the only ones
getting physical.
They were the only ones in the ring,
right?
And they're separating the two guys.
And then they beat him off, obviously.
Yep.
And then Dane does the run through the ropes thing.
Yeah.
Onto the floor and takes everyone out. Mm-hmm. Credits.
Mm-hmm.
Credits. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regal, get a handle on this, man. Jesus.
Let's go, Regal.
The fuck? He's like, you know what? All 20 of you. War Games!
Yeah. Yeah, this was a miss. This was kind of a swing and a miss for NXT.
What, the whole thing?
Well, for sure the app side. The last hour was kind of an overall, like, But
yeah,
whatever.
I mean, it's like your average.
Undisputed Era
got like your average episode, I guess.
I don't want it to be your average.
I know.
I want it to be better.
I know.
But there's more content now, so we gotta water it down. Thanks, Network TV.
I guess so. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, who was your worst dressed?
I had Kushida.
Ooh, wow. See, I had a rule that if Kushida's on, it's always Kushida, but then Cameron Grimes is on the show too.
Wow.
And that's another rule.
Keep Grimes so they both win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Grimes. Best dressed?
I had Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Body was popping.
All right.
Looking good.
I had Io again.
All
She's
right.
my favorite NXT girl right
She's
now.
my favorite.
Best moment?
Best moment was Undisputed Era, all the gold.
Yeah,
on the
that's what I
ramp.
had as well. And then I guess did that first. But worst moments?
No Gargano or Ciampa.
Yeah, no Gargano for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no Gargano.
Yeah.
Oh well. But some news here. Ciampa released today like a training video. I mean, it didn't say like Ciampa coming soon, but it's basically just like this 1.5-minute video of like highly edited of him lifting weights and stuff, and he with a voiceover of him, and he's like, people, you can't give up, and blah, 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 and all that good stuff. So, someday he'll be back.
Look at him.
Someday.
Look at him. Hey, buddy.
Until then, we'll just look at the Ciampa toy. Yeah. I don't really have any other news or rumors. I know that next week they said Dakota Kai is returning. Keith Lee and Dominik Dijakovic are having another match. I think that's all we know right now. Yeah. Who wins that? That one?
I mean, it's Keith Lee's turn.
Yeah, but
My turn.
No, I think it's Dijakovic again. I don't
It's
know.
a losing streak for Keith Lee.
Yeah. NXT doesn't do the 50-50 shit as much as the main roster.
Yeah, right. Sure.
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 Yeah. All right, fan questions. Chris Foreman, can they fire Ronaldo already? He's a walking dad joke.
Yeah. Bad.
I mean, you saw him. He's not leaving, I don't think.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. Kevin Brown, I still see going from NXT to Raw and SmackDown as upward movement and promotion. Is WWE going to try to convince us it's not? Well, no. I think they want to still pretend like the main roster is,
Secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Chris Foreman. Oh, he's responding to the Ronaldo thing. He's annoying. His pop culture references are cringe. Herb, are the main feuds the only thing that make or break a wrestling show? Because NXT has some bad filler segments and matches, but the top guys are great. I mean, yeah, that's what tonight was. That's what this episode of NXT was. I think, yeah, it hurt it because they didn't do any storyline stuff.
Can't have every minute and every match as good as a Gargano Ciampa moment. That's what makes that good. But, it seemed like it was all filler in the second show.
Yeah. Travis Ulrich, if Undisputed Era truly wanted all the gold, which woman should they recruit to shock the system?
I guess Gargano's wife.
Sorry, honey. I'm part of a stable now.
I'm part of this stable. The guys are great.
The fuck? Adam Cole told me to suck his dick, and I did. So
They said they wanted me to try a fatal 5-way. So I guess, I'm going to learn some new moves.
all right, well, they're going to go shock my system all over my face. All right, bye. Mikey or Mickey, how many recaps can you put up with in 1 week before one of you snaps, and who will it be?
We're going to find out.
Yeah. Joey Montez, I dare you guys to do an over-the-top Loving Raw and SmackDown episode one day where you just kiss Vince's ass, and it has to be a recent episode, not when Raw was great. Please and thank you.
I've done that before where I played, instead of a heel, a super face for WWE.
Yeah.
I can do it again next week.
Right. Well, I had that idea to do it for April Fools, but unfortunately, April Fools every year is the week right before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So we can't have this whole sarcastic episode the week before WrestleMania.
See, unlike WWE, our coming home show is good.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yes.
So, yep, can't do that.
Velveteen Drew, is
Too
your
bad.
is your system shocked? Is your system shocked?
It's a little shocked. It's a little shooken up.
Yeah. I mean, at least it had that great moment of them getting all the titles.
Yep.
Ron Johnson. If NXT UK and 205 Live crossover to NXT, is there any chance for Raw and SmackDown?
to cross over into.
I don't know.
I thought maybe the draft would have all 3 brands, but I bet that's by next year they're doing that.
Yeah, maybe they just said Raw and SmackDown.
Yep.
Which again, when they've done those drafts in the past, they've drafted people from NXT, like they drafted Finn Balor.
People that were coming automatically, yeah.
Well, yeah. But that was the first we heard of Finn Balor on the main roster. He got drafted.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I draft Adam Cole, the NXT champion.
Our draft, a lot of NXT guys.
Yeah.
Going early.
Yes. Steve Jenkins, our Undisputed Era, the best faction since DX and NWO. Please, God, don't let them go to the main roster and be ruined by the awful writers and Vince. Best faction since DX and NWO. What other... So there's been Evolution. Are they better than Evolution?
Undisputed Era? I mean, at the time, Evolution was amazing. You have the emergence and the debut of Randy Orton as a 19-year-old kid. You had Batista.
Yeah.
Like, he was the muscle. You had the greatest wrestler of all time, Ric Flair.
Yeah.
As like the old guy in the group, but still wrestled.
I know.
And then Triple H. I don't know if they're there yet. Evolution was fucking great.
Yeah, again, it's hard to rank this stuff when they're not done yet.
Yeah.
It's like when people, they love to do the LeBron Jordan thing. Well, LeBron's still playing.
But I mean, the cool thing is they're in the argument. They're right now the 5th best faction I've ever seen in pro wrestling. That's something.
Probably, yeah. DX, NWO, Four Horsemen, Evolution. What else?
Nation of Domination. No, I mean, without The Rock coming in and blowing it up, it wouldn't have been anything. This is better than The Nation.
Well, he was a part of it.
But he was a part of it.
Titus Worldwide.
Yep.
Just thinking of stable.
Yeah. Job Squad. You had
I mean, the corporation.
Latino World Order.
The original corporation.
Corporation.
That's got to be up there, too.
That's just so big, though. It's almost...
No, but the first one. You had,
the corporate ministry had like 27 members.
I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about the corporate
Just the
ministry.
corporation with Triple H in China?
No.
Just Ken Shamrock, Big Boss Man, Kane.
Yeah. Was Kane? No, not Kane.
Kane wasn't the part of the first one?
No. But then they had Mankind. Then they swapped Mankind for The Rock.
For The Rock. Right.
That corporation. That first one with Shane, Vince, and all of them.
Was that the Shane's posse?
Mean Street Posse?
Mean Street
That's
Posse.
a different stable. But
They were like a side stable to the corporation.
yeah, they were. Yeah, that's true.
These guys are awful.
That's not the top 5. Yeah, I don't know. Best stables, yeah. I'm trying to think of some others, but don't know. Pop Culture Junkie, I enjoy your recaps of classic Raw episodes. Would you guys consider doing a exclusive watch-along where the 3 of you are watching a full classic WWF pay-per-view from the 80s or 90s and recording a commentary track for it?
We've thought about that. We've talked about it before. I kind of want to do a live show, but now it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
There's so much going on.
I mean, we could do a movie. I think it'd be more fun to do the movie recaps that way. The only problem is you can't listen to it. You'd have to watch it. And a lot of people on Patreon like to listen to our recaps. But again, it could just be, hey, this is just a video, this is just a bonus video.
Right.
Where we play the movie and we just, do what is it called? What? When you do commentary over the movie, Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
3,000.
That'd be fun to do, especially
Sure.
for these WWE movies.
You have the
only
movie
thing
playing and then us in the background.
Yeah.
Can we air that though on YouTube?
Well, it's on Patreon. I mean, we'd only be putting it on Patreon. Other people do it. They just have to make the screen smaller or something. It's weird.
Right.
But if we do it on Patreon, we won't have to do that. Probably. Maybe. Maybe we'll see. But the thing is, we'd have to watch it here, because we have the microphones. We have to just watch it off the computer. But we could do that. Yeah, we should do it.
I can attach a monitor and put it right here for the 3 of us.
True.
Like a small computer monitor and watch it.
Yeah. All right, we'll see. Maybe we'll do that one day.
Maybe.
But yeah, that is the recap. It's kind of a short recap because, again, it was all matches.
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about.
There's nothing really to talk about. It's just like, oh, this person won, that person won.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week we're back to some storylines, you know?
Got to see Gargano next week. Got to see, I don't know, got to see the Undisputed Era cut a big promo and celebration.
I imagine.
There's a lot that has to happen.
I imagine they might save that one for, you know, the next week. But
they do need a big debut / return for Fox, for the Fox show. Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think he's, I don't know. It's tough. Because then if you get rid of him, then who do you have? You're just losing more people on NXT.
I don't know. Yeah. You got to start pushing some of these other guys.
I mean, that episode will be full because you're going to have Stone Cold come out, then you're going to have Hogan come out, then you're going to have Shawn Michaels come out, and then it's going to be all legends. And then Stone Cold's going to tell us how much he loves everyone. Yeah. All right. We'll see you. When are we going to see you next? There's nothing this week, so I guess we'll see you after the main, after Raw and SmackDown. See you then.
Late.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin, it kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Eric's third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Keibler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling?